Everywhere you look, it seems like gaming has changed. What used to be a world of pure escapism and fun now feels different. From classic RPGs to the latest shooters, it seems like no game is safe from the creeping influence of modern politics. But how did we get here, and is there a way back? Today, we're diving into the world of gaming to explore why it feels like every game is woke now. Let's start with the obvious. Gaming wasn't always like this. Back in the day, it was simple. You'd grab a controller, dive into a world of fantasy, and forget about real life for a while. Whether you were saving the princess in Super Mario Bros. Or blasting aliens in Halo, games were about fun. Sure, there were narratives and themes, but they didn't feel like they were pushing an agenda. But somewhere along the line, things changed. Developers and publishers started incorporating modern political and social messages into their games. Now every character needs a backstory that checks all the right boxes, and every storyline has to tackle current issues. Take a look at some recent releases. In The Last of Us Part 2, the focus shifted from survival horror to a narrative filled with divisive themes. While some praised it for its bold storytelling, others felt it was more concerned with making a statement than delivering a satisfying experience. And it's not just narrative-heavy games. Even multiplayer titles like Call of Duty have started introducing politically charged content. Whether it's in game events, character backstories, or promotional material, it's clear the industry is leaning into modern social commentary. Even beloved franchises like Assassin's Creed and Far Cry have leaned heavily into historical revisionism or social issues, which often sparks debates within their fan bases. These games are starting to feel more like lectures than adventures. But why is this happening? There are a few reasons. First, the gaming industry has grown massively in the past decade. It's no longer just for gamers. It's mainstream, with a global audience that includes people from all walks of life. Publishers see this as an opportunity to appeal to broader demographics by incorporating progressive themes. Of course, not everyone is on board with this shift. There's been a growing pushback from fans who feel alienated by the direction the industry is taking. Just look at the response to Battlefield 5. When the game introduced historical inaccuracies and modern themes, fans voiced their concerns. The backlash was so intense that EA had to address it directly, but the damage to the game's reputation was done. And it's not just big franchises. Indie games have also started incorporating social and political messages. While some players appreciate the creativity, others are left wondering if there's anywhere left to turn for pure escapism. So, is there hope? Can we find games that prioritize fun over messaging? The answer is yes, but you have to know where to look. Games like Elden Ring focus on world building and challenge without forcing a narrative agenda. Monster Hunter remains centered on cooperative gameplay and epic battles, and retro-inspired titles like Sonic Mania bring us back to a simpler time. Even in the indie space, there are developers creating games that are all about fun and nostalgia, proving that not every game has to make a statement. The big question is, where do we go from here? The gaming industry is at a crossroads. Will developers continue to double down on political themes? Or will they realize there's a massive audience hungry for games that focus on escapism and gameplay? Ultimately, it's up to us as players. If we want more games that prioritize fun and freedom, we need to support the ones that do. Buy the games you believe in, leave feedback, and most importantly, keep the conversation going. So, what do you think? Has gaming changed for the better or worse? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're tired of the current trends, share your favorite games that still focus on pure escapism. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.